Today's review is not a supermarket beer. No, we are going today to Vault City, and this is Stoopid. This is a Blackberry strawberry woo-woo, whatever that is. But keep watching to find out if it's any good. Welcome back to Rocker's Beer Review. Today we've got this beer. The sun has shone today. It's not shining now, but it was sunny and it was almost very spring stroke summer like. I don't know, I was indoors most of the days. I don't even know if it was warm, but it looked sunny. And I thought, this beer has been sitting in the back of my fridge since before Christmas. I bought it at Christmas thinking I'm going to drink it. Never got around to drinking it. And then for whatever reason, I haven't drank it. I was thinking, I better drink this. I've checked the date though. It's still 9th of the 8th. 9th of August, and we're in late March now, so I thought I would drink it. Hopefully it hasn't gone all weird, because these cans have a habit of exploding when I get them out. But yeah, so it's a Blackberry strawberry woo-woo. I have no idea what a woo-woo is. I'm presuming it's a sour beer. I mean, it says coconut cream smoothie sour, so it's like a smoothie sour. I've had a Stoopid before, and they were pretty good. I never think Vault City are that sour anyway, but they're always very good and very tasty. So I'm going to move some of my stuff out of the way. I've got some electronics in front of me. I better move them out of the way, because last time I had the Asvex beer that was I suppose you call that it was an ice cream sour, whatever it was called, smoothie sour, you know, it basically exploded everywhere and went all over the place. So I'm leaving some space here to allow for any spillages. But it says on it that you're supposed to store it upside down. I'm not sure why that is. And it says, if you're ready to drink, flip it and sip it. Flip it, let's sip it. So let's see if it's not going to explode. No, so far so good. Yeah, no, it looks fairly unlively. So I thought I'd use this glass, mainly because I know it's fairly big and it will hopefully have the provision to be able to hold it. And it all looks very sensible. I mean, beer in a glass, look at that. I say beer in a glass. I say every time I have these, this is not beer, is it? I mean, this is like a milkshake. So we've got this sort of, I suppose, dark pinky colour. It doesn't look like there's any sort of head at all. It's all one sort of type of liquid. There's no sort of froth on the top. So let's actually, it's starting to explode. So I'm gonna give it a whiff and then drink it. I mean, it smells like black currant, black cherry, yogurt, ice cream. Oh, it smells really, really inviting. And I'm just thinking it's starting to, I don't know, it seems to be doing something in the glass where it seems to be going higher and higher. So I'm going to drink it now. So cheers, everyone. Well, delicious. Absolutely delicious. It tastes like a meal in a glass. I mean, I think the thing is, when I look at stuff like that, it reminds me of that sort of stuff you get in I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, when they have to drink some sort of, like, I don't know, that fruit that's like sick, that sort of stuff. So it's not that inviting. And when you drink it, I mean, it is like drinking an ice cream. I've had smoothies that are smoother than this in terms of, like, they're not as thick. This is ultra thick in a way that it's almost like you're drinking porridge. You know, it is that thick. You're almost chewing it as you drink it. I think this is the thickest drink I've had in terms of, you know, even in the terms of smoothie sours, even the Asvex ones that are very thick as well. I still think this is even thicker. It's almost a challenge to drink it. You can't neck this beer down at all. I'm just gonna, yeah. I mean, it's filling me up. God knows how many calories this beer has. So in terms of the ingredients, we've got water, barley, blackberry, strawberry, coconut cream, banana, hops, and yeast. So it says it's got hops in it. Interesting to see what hops it's got in it. It doesn't actually say. So flavour-wise, I'm not really picking up much of that coconut cream. There's a lot of black currant, black cherry flavours. There is a slight sort of banana, but it's quite low down in the flavour. But it is definitely in there. There is that sort of, yeah. I mean, if you ever make a milkshake and stuff, if it's a strawberry milkshake or you've had one, or a smoothie, even it's got banana in it. It almost like you always think that the banana's thickening it up. So I don't know whether that is the case with this, but it's back in the background. The black currant, is black currant or is it blackberry or is it black cherry? Blackberries, ripe blackberries, and strawberries and sweet banana and a tropical taste of creamy coconut. There is a slight tropical taste, but I'm thinking that's more banana, maybe a slight pineapple flavour. Yeah, I'm really struggling to find that coconut. I mean, there is a sort of, you know, when you drink it, you are sort of transported to some sort of, you know, exotic beach somewhere with palm trees and the wind swaying and the sea and all that sort of stuff. It's not the sort of beer, drink, I'm going to call it a drink now, not a beer. It's not the sort of drink that you really are sitting indoors with a jumper on, you know, drinking it. It's the one that you want to be drinking in the sunshine. But the flavour's great. But, okay, the buck of it, it's not sour, but it's got no real sourness in it at all. Now, if you don't like sour beers, you probably would look at this and go, it says it's a sour beer, so I'm not going to drink it. But it's very, very little in the way of like lip puckering sort of sourness. To be honest, Vault City, they are the masters of the modern sour beer. And I think if the modern sour beer was described, it would be a sour beer that isn't very sour, much more fruity. And that's what this is. It's just a smoothie that's got 6% alcohol. It's not the sort of drink. I mean, I'm struggling to get through it now. And I think if you were going out on a session and you were thinking, oh, I'm going to have a couple of those and a couple of IPAs and a few double IPAs, I think you would struggle just to get the volume down because, as I said, this is like a meal in a glass. So it's pretty good. In terms of the beers that I've had from Vault City, it's up there with some of the best in terms of tastiness. It's amazingly thick. But you've got to like black currants because the strawberry even is very back in the mix. The banana is, and the coconut is. That black currant flavour is dominating the beer. But it's jammy. I suppose that's what the flavour really is. And it's good. So let's get some scores. Now, I started doing scores without, you know, live now instead of thinking about them. It's easy for me to edit, and I just think it just makes it. I've realised I've done a few postings this week, you know, on the channel, and it's quicker, and I get more videos out there. If I get more videos out there, that means there's more stuff for you to consume. That's going to be good, isn't it? So let's do the scores for this. I mean, starting with aroma. I mean, it smells incredible. I mean, these beers always get great scores because all the sort of boxes are ticked. So aroma, I'm giving it 16. Appearance, well, it's crazy. I mean, yes, it's purpley. It's like you would expect a smoothie. And actually, I've enjoyed it more than the ones I've had recently that are like this because I haven't got any spillages and it's been, you know, it's poured all right. So that contributes to the appearance. Yes, it does look a little bit, if I look at it like that, it's a little bit on the muddy pink side. So I'll knock a point off for that. But I'm still giving it a solid 8 out of 10. Flavour-wise, I mean, as I said, the flavour, it's moreish as well. It's fruity. It's like a smoothie. It's nothing like a beer. I would say that if I would like more of the coconut to come through, because I'm getting a lot of black cherry. And I've left it out, so it's not overly cold, so I should get the best flavour for it. But the coconut's a little bit lacking. I mean, that might even be because the beer's 3 months old. I don't know. But flavour-wise, it's still solid. I'm giving it 35. Value for money. Now, these beers are not cheap. This was about, I think it was about £6.80, something like that. It's cheaper than a double IPA, most of the double IPAs. But for it's only 6%. So compared with an IPA, it's a bit more expensive. Yes, you can appreciate there's more ingredients going into this because there's actual fruit in here. But value, I think I'm going to give it 7. And my overall experience, well, I like it. I'm not a real big sour beer drinker. I mean, I know a lot of people drink them all the time. I probably would have less than half a dozen sour beers over the course of a year. But every time I have them, I think, God, these are tasty. But there's got to be a time and a place for them. And, you know, this is not a beer that I can't think of a beer that would follow with this, really. This is the last beer of a night when you've had a few beers and you just want that, you want a bit of fruitiness to it. And you want something that's still going to give you a hit of alcohol, but won't give you the beery sort of taste to it. And it is, as I said, it's just like drinking a fruit smoothie. You can't really taste the alcohol in it, but I'm presuming it does do its 6% business, as it were. You had a couple of these, you would still feel a bit drunk. So overall experience, struggling a little bit to think what I would come up with. But I'm going to say the experience is good because it's different. I'm going to give it 15 for overall experience. Now, I know these scores are going to be high, so I'll tighten the scores up. We've got 50, 57... 65, 75, 81. So it's a highly recommended beer. 81. Iron Maiden. The Iron Maiden of sour beers. Very rarely do these Vault City beers come in low. I mean, I think we've had a few that over the years that have been in the 70s, but nothing's bad about them, and some of them are incredible. I mean, I think one of the Vault City ones was actually an over a 91. So they are pretty good. If you like sour beers, you can't not have a Vault City because they make loads of really good beers. And actually, they release a lot of stuff that I don't drink. I reckon if you like sour beers, you could just stay to Vault City. But as I said, the Azvex ones are pretty good. I've had a few others by likes of Yonder that seems to do quite a few sour beers. But they're still the Masters Vault City. And this is a very good sour beer. Unless you like it really sour, and then you might be disappointed. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've tried to keep these videos short, but it's still 12 minutes long, so it's a bit short. But let me know, are you a big smoothie sour drinker or modern sour drinker? How do you manage your sour drinking? Are you drinking one of them and other beers, or would you drink 3 or 4 sour beers one after the other? Let me know in the comments. Until the next one, you know what you do. Drink good craft beer and keep on rocking.